Imagine this. You're curled up on a cozy couch, a warm blanket draped over your lap, and a soft, rhythmic vibration fills the air. It's the sound of your cat nestled beside you, purring with a quiet, soothing hum that seems to melt away the stresses of the day. That gentle rumble is one of the most iconic sounds in the animal kingdom, a hallmark of feline companionship that has enchanted humans for thousands of years. But why do cats purr? Is it just a sign of contentment? Or is there more to this mysterious sound? Today, we're diving deep into the world of purring to uncover the science, history, and secrets behind this feline phenomenon. From the mechanics of how cats create that soothing sound to the surprising ways it affects both them and us, this journey will reveal why the purr is far more than just a cozy noise. The science of purring. Let's start with the basics. How does a cat even produce that distinctive purr? Unlike a meow or a hiss, purring is a continuous sound, a steady vibration that can go on for minutes or even hours without pausing for breath. Scientists have studied this for decades, and while there's still some debate, the leading explanation lies in the cat's anatomy. The purr originates in the larynx, the voice box located in the throat. When a cat breathes in and out, air passes over the vocal cords, which are controlled by a special set of muscles. These muscles rapidly contract and relax, vibrating the vocal cords as air flows through, creating the characteristic purring sound. But here's where it gets fascinating. The signal to start purring comes from the brain. A unique neural oscillator, a kind of rhythmic signal generator in the cat's brain, sends repetitive messages to the laryngeal muscles, telling them to vibrate at a consistent rate, typically between 25 and 150 vibrations per second. This range is what gives purring its low, rumbling quality, and it's why you can feel the vibrations when you touch a purring cat. Interestingly, cats can purr while inhaling and exhaling, which is why the sound is so continuous. Domestic cats, from tabbies to Siamese, all share this ability, and the mechanism is remarkably consistent across the species. Historical context. To understand why cats purr, it helps to step back in time. Cats have been purring for millions of years, long before they curled up on human laps. The feline family, known as Felidae, evolved around 25 million years ago, and early cats were solitary hunters, relying on stealth and agility to survive. While we don't have direct evidence of purring in prehistoric cats, scientists believe it emerged as a low-energy way to communicate without attracting predators. Unlike a loud roar, which big cats like lions use to assert dominance, purring is soft and subtle, perfect for close-range interactions. Fast forward to ancient civilizations, and cats were already leaving their paw prints on human history. In ancient Egypt, around 4,000 years ago, cats were revered as sacred animals, associated with the goddess Bastet. Egyptian art and texts depict cats lounging in homes, likely purring as they bonded with their human companions. Greek and Roman writers, like the philosopher Pliny the Elder in the 1st century, noted the calming effect of a cat's presence, though they didn't specifically mention purring. By the Middle Ages, cats were common in European households, valued for their hunting skills and, perhaps unconsciously, for the soothing rhythm of their purrs. Over centuries, humans and cats forged a unique bond, with purring at its heart. Reasons cats purr. So, why do cats purr? The simplest answer is that it's a versatile tool, used for a variety of purposes depending on the context. The most familiar reason is contentment. When a cat is relaxed, curled up in a sunny spot, or being petted, purring often signals happiness and comfort. Kittens begin purring within days of birth, using it to communicate with their mothers while nursing. This early association with safety and nourishment carries into adulthood, which is why your cat might purr when you stroke its fur or offer a treat. But purring isn't just about feeling good. Cats also purr when they're stressed, injured, or in pain. Veterinarians often note that cats purr during examinations, even when they're uncomfortable. This might seem counterintuitive, but it's likely a self-soothing mechanism, helping the cat calm itself in tense situations. Some researchers suggest that purring could even have a healing function, which we'll explore later. Cats also purr to communicate with other cats. Mother cats purr to guide their blind, deaf kittens to safety. And adult cats may purr during social interactions to signal friendliness or submission. Perhaps most intriguingly, cats purr to communicate with us. Studies have shown that cats develop a special kind of purr, sometimes called a solicitation purr, when they want something from humans, like food or attention. This purr is higher-pitched and embeds a frequency similar to a human baby's cry, making it nearly impossible for us to ignore. It's a clever evolutionary trick, proof that cats have learned to tug at our heartstrings. Purring and communication. Purring is a cornerstone of feline communication, a language that bridges the gap between cats and their environments. For kittens, purring is one of the first ways they interact with the world. Born blind and deaf, they rely on the vibrations of their mother's purr to find her and feel secure. In return, their tiny purrs signal to the mother that they're healthy and content. This early exchange sets the stage for purring as a lifelong tool for connection. As cats grow, purring becomes a way to navigate social dynamics. In multi-cat households, you might notice one cat purring while grooming another, a sign of affection and trust. Purring can also de-escalate tension. A cat might purr when approaching a more dominant feline, signaling that it's not a threat. With humans, purring takes on an even more sophisticated role. Cats are masters at reading our emotions, and they often purr to mirror our moods or influence our behavior. That solicitation purr we mentioned? It's been studied extensively, with researchers finding that cats use it strategically to prompt us to feed them or open a door. What's remarkable is how universal purring is as a signal. Unlike meows, which vary widely in tone and meaning, purring is instantly recognizable across cultures and contexts. Whether you're in Tokyo or Toronto, a purring cat conveys a message of connection, making it one of the most effective forms of nonverbal communication in the animal world. Health benefits of purring. Now let's explore one of the most surprising aspects of purring: its potential health benefits. For cats, purring may do more than just express emotions. It could play a role in physical healing. The frequency of a cat's purr, typically between 25 and 50 Hz, falls within a range known to promote tissue regeneration and bone growth in medical studies. Veterinarians have long observed that cats recover from injuries, like fractures or soft tissue damage, faster than other animals of similar size. Some scientists hypothesize that purring acts like a natural vibration therapy, stimulating muscles and bones to repair themselves. This idea isn't just speculation. In human medicine, low-frequency vibrations are used to treat conditions like osteoporosis and muscle atrophy. Cats, it seems, may have evolved their own built-in healing mechanism. This could explain why cats purr when they're injured or sick. It's not just about comfort, but about actively aiding recovery. There's even anecdotal evidence of cats purring more intensely after surgery, as if ramping up their internal repair system. But the benefits don't stop with cats. Purring has a profound effect on humans too. Studies show that interacting with a purring cat can lower blood pressure, reduce stress hormones, and even decrease the risk of heart disease. The rhythmic sound and gentle vibrations create a calming effect, similar to meditation or white noise. In fact, the frequency of a cat's purr overlaps with the range used in sound therapy to promote relaxation. Petting a purring cat triggers the release of oxytocin, the feel-good hormone in our brains, fostering a sense of trust and bonding. It's no wonder that cat owners often describe their pets as natural therapists. Variations in purring. Not all purrs are created equal. Just as every cat has a unique personality, their purrs can vary in tone, volume, and purpose. Some cats, like Maine Coons, are known for loud, resonant purrs that you can hear across the room, while others, like the delicate Singapura, produce a softer, almost inaudible hum. Breed differences play a role, but so do age and health. Kittens purr with a high-pitched, rapid vibration, while older cats may develop a slower, deeper purr as their vocal cords change. Individual temperament matters too. A confident, outgoing cat might purr frequently and loudly, using it as a social tool, while a shy cat may reserve purring for moments of deep trust. Health conditions can also affect purring. Cats with respiratory issues or laryngeal problems might produce a weaker or raspier purr, and veterinarians sometimes use changes in purring as a diagnostic clue. Even the environment can influence a cat's purr. A cat lounging in a quiet home might purr softly, while one in a noisy shelter might amplify its purr to compete with background sounds. These variations remind us that purring is as individual as a fingerprint, shaped by biology, personality, and context. Myths and misconceptions. Despite its familiarity, purring is surrounded by myths. One common misconception is that cats only purr when they're happy. As we've seen, cats purr in a range of situations, from stress to pain to hunger. Another myth is that all cats purr the same way. In reality, the sound and intensity vary widely, and some cats, like those with certain medical conditions, may not purr at all. There's also a belief that purring is entirely voluntary, like a meow. While cats can sometimes control when they purr, the process is often instinctive, triggered by the brain's neural oscillator without conscious effort. Finally, some people think purring is unique to domestic cats. While it's true that big cats like lions and tigers don't purr in the same continuous way, many smaller wild cats like cheetahs and bobcats produce purr-like sounds, as we'll explore next. Purring in the wild. Do big cats purr? It's a question that sparks curiosity, and the answer is more complex than a simple yes or no. The feline family is divided into two subfamilies: Pantherinae, which includes roaring cats like lions, tigers, and leopards, and Felinae, which includes domestic cats and smaller wild cats like lynxes and ocelots. Roaring cats have a flexible hyoid bone in their throat, which allows them to produce powerful roars but prevents continuous purring. Instead, they may produce a purr-like sound during exhalation, often described as a chuff or prustin in tigers. Smaller wild cats in the Felinae subfamily, however, can purr much like domestic cats. Cheetahs, for example, are famous for their loud rhythmic purrs, which they use to bond with their cubs or signal contentment. Cougars, also known as mountain lions, purr as well, though their sound is deeper and less frequent. These wild purrs serve similar purposes to those of domestic cats: communication, bonding, and possibly self-soothing. The fact that purring exists across the feline family suggests it's an ancient trait, honed by millions of years of evolution. Cultural significance. Cats and their purrs have left an indelible mark on human culture. In ancient Egypt, cats were not just pets, but symbols of divinity, their purrs perhaps seen as a gift from the gods. Medieval Europe had a more conflicted relationship with cats, associating them with witchcraft, yet their purring presence in homes persisted. In Japan, the beckoning cat, or maneki neko, is a symbol of good fortune, and while it doesn't purr, its serene expression evokes the same calming energy. Literature and art have long celebrated the cat's purr. In the 19th century, poets like Charles Baudelaire wrote of cats as mysterious muses, their purrs a source of inspiration. Modern media, from viral cat videos to animated films like Puss in Boots, often highlight the purr as a shorthand for charm and comfort. Even in science fiction, like the cat-like flurkins in the Marvel Universe, Purring is a nod to the universal appeal of feline companionship. Across cultures and eras, the purr has been a quiet but powerful symbol of connection. The future of purring research. As familiar as purring seems, there's still much to learn. Scientists are using advanced tools like high-resolution imaging and sound analysis to study the neural and muscular mechanisms behind purring. Researchers are also exploring its therapeutic potential, both for cats and humans. Could purring frequencies be harnessed for medical treatments? Some bioengineers are investigating whether vibration therapy inspired by cats could aid human healing. Another frontier is the emotional intelligence of cats. Studies are delving into how cats use purring to manipulate human behavior, shedding light on the coevolution of cats and humans. Genetic research may reveal why some cats purr more than others, or how purring evolved across the feline family. As technology advances, we're likely to uncover even more about this deceptively simple sound. Conclusion: the purr of a cat is a small miracle, a sound that has woven its way into the fabric of human history and emotion. From its origins in the wild to its role in our homes, purring is a testament to the remarkable adaptability of cats. It's a language of love, a tool for healing, and a bridge between species. Whether it's a kitten's first shaky purr or the deep rumble of an old tabby, this sound carries a timeless magic. So the next time your cat curls up beside you, purring softly, take a moment to listen. You're hearing the echo of millions of years of evolution, a quiet symphony that reminds us why cats have been our companions for so long.